back in week 1. The Buccaneers...
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's a 2nd and 7. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. They run the counter. Ayers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Thomas will come in motion right. Here we go on 2nd and 20. That's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Ayers. Boy, no chance pass as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. On first and 10, it's Brooks. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They go play action. Young, flush to his right. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Young going to give to Brooks. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Panthers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That one complete till again. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Here's Young from the shotgun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. In motion right is Thomas. And Thomas has it. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Ayers. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
That is caught. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They run the counter. Ayers. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to throw. This is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll look to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Here's Young. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Young to throw it. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Now Young. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly,
that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Young working out of the gun. Complete here. It's high. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and long. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the score. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go once more. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Once again, it's Brooks. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They'll try to throw now. Young. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier Legette with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
To the sideline and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. 2nd and 3. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. Up the middle they go. Ayers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Ayers. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Now a handoff up the middle. Ayers. And just shedding him off there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Off the play fake, Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's a handoff to Brooks running left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Young off the play fake. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Trey Tucker from 19 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. The play fake, now Young. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. As they run the counter play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick here is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's Young. Open man is Tucker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And it's a robber, but he does get it to go as it creeps over the bar. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession.
Yeah, I appreciate it,
and
man.
after
I'm
both
sorry.
teams get a
Appreciate
possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Brooks, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. Now the first throw in overtime for Young. That one complete to Liga. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a give to Brooks running right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 123 yards rushing for him now as he's just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They'll They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
They go play action. Young steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Brooks. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this.
There he goes, right side. Still going inside the 20. And he is in for the score.
Man, this computer should be cheating on this goddamn game, boy.
They win it on the road in overtime. So it's a win for the Bucs here, and it was thanks in part to the play of their 3rd.